Here's the real reason you struggle with self love, backed by ancient Buddhist wisdom and neuroscience. First things first, did you know Buddhism is often considered a science in Buddhist cultures? That's right. Many Buddhists see the Buddha not just as a spiritual figure, but as a scientist of the mind, someone who studied what I like to call the science of being. So, what does Buddhism say about your lack of self love? It says that you're attached to your lack of self love. That's right. You've trained your brain to reject self love. Remember, neurons that fire together wire together, right? So every time you think, I'm not good enough or I don't deserve love, you reinforce those neural pathways. Over time, it becomes automatic. You don't just lack self love, you actively resist it. The first words of the Dhammapada, a core Buddhist text, state, the mind is the forerunner of all conditioned things. In other words, you are literally conditioning your mind with your own thoughts. Another major Buddhist concept in Buddhism is what is known as the second noble truth, which states that all of our suffering comes from attachment, whether it's attachment to people, ideas, or even our own self-perceptions. Your belief that you don't deserve self-love is not only negative on its own, but also your attachment to this belief causes your suffering. You are literally suffering because of your attachment to a negative thought. Do you hear what I am saying? But here's where it gets even deeper. We don't just have attachments. We have attachments to attachments. That's why people stay in toxic relationships or cling to harmful self-perceptions. The brain craves familiarity, even if it causes suffering. So it is your job to retrain your brain to stop doing this. But how do we do that?